Now, if you think climbing a mountain is no easy feat, try doing it with absolutely no vision. This is exactly what a group of visually impaired youth did on Saturday when they participated in an annual event organized by the Kenya Society for the Blind with the backing of various corporate sponsors. Trix Ngado joined them on the mountain climbing expedition and filed this report.
Nothing says handy-capable like hiking the full 2,780-meter height of Mount Longonot completely blind or on crutches. This is what a group of young people accompanied by well-wishers and supporters did today in a bid to raise funds that will go a long way in meeting the many requirements of educating the visually impaired. At 10 a.m., the journey up the mountain began. The hikers of all ages, armed with walking sticks, water bottles, and undeterred determination. And about 2 hours later, Mount Longonot had been conquered.
Most people in this world, I think they have a mentality that persons with disabilities are unable to do things for themselves. Now, climbing this mountain, it's a challenge, and I had to have a guide to help me out. But it doesn't mean that I could not do it myself. I did not go up there, you know. I went up there on foot, and so I did not have any help, like, you know, not using maybe a chopper or anything.
Their looks of elation betraying their feelings of accomplishment. They had made it to the peak despite harrowing physical challenges.
I expected to reach the top so that I can show people, those who think that blind people can't do some things, maybe difficult things, and also to create awareness.
Sometimes you would fall down, then wake up, and should still be courageous to walk along and be determined to climb up to the end of up to the top of the mountain. So I felt like I was also so much encouraged.
The attractive top of the mountain seemed to make the pain and sweat endured worth it all, despite having proven that the physically disabled can, with the right support, participate in physically demanding activities. The road towards physical fitness for many in this community remains long, partly due to the unavailability of government support and special gyms.
I spoke with a visually impaired friend of mine. They were just telling me how expensive it is to access education for blind children, the expensive braille materials and the papers. So it was like, if I would come and mobilize a few friends, we came as a team to help them. I think we cannot solve each and every problem, but we can do something more. So it's more of, I was just inspired by all those children from probably poor backgrounds. They cannot afford these things. And I felt that if I can mobilize a few people, someone else does the same, at the end we might actually be the difference we always wanted.
Last year, the event raised $1 million shillings for this noble cause through funds donated and the sale of merchandise. This year, however, things are not as promising since several schools expected to participate were unable to due to the closure of schools. Society for the Blind officials also decried the lack of support from the government despite it being in existence through an act of parliament.
We expect an annual allocation for their program and administrative cost, but that is not the case. We are forced to look for partners, to raise funds, to look for income-generating activities so that we can achieve our mandate.
However, with the support of corporates such as the Standard Media Group, Faulu Kenya, the IRA, Coca-Cola, Gulf Bank, among others, hope burns bright for this society that is holding the dream that they will continue to conquer literal and proverbial mountains. Trix Ngado,